Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video we are taking a look at QQQ and SPY as for the indices, and then individual tech stocks: Microsoft, Apple, Google, Amazon, Meta, and Netflix. So let's jump right into it. Once I let you know, none of this is any financial advice. It's only for education purposes. Please do your own thing. I'm just sharing here my opinion, nothing more than that. All right, so starting off with SPY, that is S&P 500. So we did some sell-off today, but as you can see, candle has gotten bought back up. Structure on this, guys, is still bullish as long as we are above this 20 days moving average and also this 539 and 62 cents area, the blue box area, right? So until then, yeah, intraday, let the pullbacks happen. When you see consolidations or support forming, for example, if I take it at the 5 minutes interval, because overall structure is bullish, right? So what you're watching on the lower time frame is let the sell-off happen. That's the easiest way to trade. Let the sell-off happen. All right, and when you see these double bottoms forming, things like that at day trading levels plus, also marked one of by my indicator. And if you need access to my tools, links are in the description below of this video. And so we got this double bottom and you just play the long. That's it, simple, because overall structure is still bullish. So let the cool offs happen. So intraday you can still trade long. This principle does not apply on SPY. These principles applies across any given instrument and stock. Now, technically on SPY, we are still bullish, all right? So I gave you the levels, structure to watch. SPY will only show any weakness if it first of all loses 20 days moving average, and then we can start talking about the weakness to much more prominent degree. But until then, no. Structure on this is still bullish. QQQ, similarly a pullback came, but you can see just got bought back up. Structure on QQQ is also bullish as long as we are above 473 and 80 cents at this point. And then if we lose that, some cool off, you can expect 465 level by level down. But until then, no, you can see pullback is still getting bought back up. Structure on this is, if this has to become a distribution phase, you have to eventually see a loss of 473 and 94 cents. Otherwise, no. These pullbacks are, as you can see, just getting bought back up. Structure all in all on QQQ is also still bullish. Microsoft, and now these tech stocks are the ones that lead those indices high up, right? Microsoft and Apple are the top holdings in S&P 500 and QQQ. So Microsoft, all in all, I have been saying structure on this is bullish. One, that red candle is not going to change anything. That red candle would have brought more cool off to 20 days moving average if it continued to sell off, but since the structure is overall bullish, so what you do is on the lower time frame, so let's go to the 5 minutes interval, you see the sell-off happening, fine, that's fine, right? In the early trading hours, but what do you see then? Price holding double bottom, consolidation starts happening, price goes up, forms another pivot, play the long, right? Because structure overall is still bullish on Microsoft, and right now I'm not seeing any signs of slowdown on this thing. Microsoft from here now becomes another continuation to the upside as long as it stays above this level of 451. If we lose that, some cool off or distribution phase may come, but until 20 days moving average, this thing is still bullish. I'm not sure, but feels like Microsoft is turning into a parabolic move soon enough, just because how steep the 20 days moving average is. Guys, right now I'm not seeing any downside on Microsoft as well. Apple. So look, structure on this has been still bullish, right? If this has to become a double top, sure. But you can see pullbacks are just getting bought back up. Similar principles. We are above 20 days moving average. We are still having a higher pivot. And this staying above today, 211, one of the significant level, was a long play in itself. So yeah, structure on this is still bullish. And yeah, simple. It's in the post market is also quite up again. Google. So, okay, Google, to begin with, structure on this is still bullish. You see that blue box that I have put there, right? Any pullback into this blue box is just a buy. Stop loss could be on the other side. Structure is still bullish on this as long as we're above the blue box. Easy peasy, simple, not complicated. Let's take a look at going in tomorrow, what possibly could be the thing on this thing. So let's do that. And yeah, so Yeah, I would say even if it cool off continues to happen, let it happen until blue box. But what you have to see is pretty much on lower time frame. These like intraday levels holding, green candle starts to come in, it continues to the next level, right? Yeah, structure on this is not bearish though, but if any cool off happens, level by level can be traded to the downside. But at the blue box, structure until then is still bullish on Google. Just remember that overall structure. Amazon. So time to take the positions are, for example, if I show you an example of Amazon, right? Time to take positions are at these pivots when I talk about them, right? Like these are the pivots with the break of the level to the upside. That's the time to take position. There's a reload opportunity as well here. And then you take partial profits in the extensions. That's the way to trade it, right? And so today, what we got is some little bit of a sell-off into that blue box zone, but that was it, right? Things are still bullish on Amazon. Structure on this is overall still bullish. All right, there is no structure to the downside on Amazon as well. Yeah, pullbacks are just getting bought back up on this as well, guys. You can see around that blue box, right? So on the hourly interval, yep, it just got bought back up. So from here, any pullback until to the level of 195 is just going to keep it bullish. We still have a higher pivot here. And I would say until this area of 195 and 93 cents uh, on the daily, on the intraday interval, right? So if I can put a blue box here, another for intraday levels. Overall structure is still bullish on the swing down until even 191 and 68 cents to $189 as well. But this is more like an intraday level I drew for you. If you want to play intraday long, as long as we are above this blue box, we are still bullish on this thing. Meta. So Meta is seeing some deeper sell-off on today. At eventually later it got bought back up, but let's go to the daily interval here. So before going to the daily interval, guys, I also want to show you my day trading bot on Meta as well. So, and again, you can use them on any given US instrument and stock. You can see that we first had a losing trade for the day, and then when my bot identified patterns, like I can't go in the too much depth on the intellectual the proprietary side of the bot, but you can see when the signal came, we got good buy position, and then eventually it came into profits, and you can see we still closed the day net profitable quite a lot, and overall our last 30 trades are also net profitable. Again, if you need access to my tools, links are in the description below of this video. All right, just wanted to show you that real quick. So going to the daily interval back again on Meta, structure on this is, guys, still technically bullish. You can see pullback is getting bought back up at 20 days moving average. At this point, if Meta wants to become weaker, well, it has to start losing levels like 400. So, well, first of all, if tomorrow if it loses 500 again with break of 20 days moving average, some intraday cool off may come again. Otherwise, no, it's just going to stay up here above 503. And this is what I have been saying. These are the areas you buy into these pullbacks, take partial profits in the extensions, let another pullback happens, right? And then like another opportunity to buy with the stop loss on definitely on the other side. And then you take partial profits out. And at this point, if we stay above $502, it's just going to continue higher. If we lose that, some intraday cool off may come, but structure on the swing side is still far away from becoming bearish. It's still very strong structure. And Netflix. So Netflix, again, the blue box that I provided you, things just got bought back up over there. Structure on Netflix is still bullish. If it has to form a distribution phase or weakness, it has to first lose this blue box to the downside. Guys, that's it for this video. If you found it helpful, valuable, please hit the like, subscribe, and with that, I'll see you in my next videos. Take care. Bye.